What's up everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banished. In the last episode we were able to obtain some tomato seeds as well as some chickpea seeds here, because we are looking to increase our inventories for both food as well as firewood here. In order to get roughly, let's say 15 people, we might actually want to be, looking at this, we might want to have like 20 spare laborers to obtain all the positions, or to fulfill all the positions here, because we will have the foundry needing to be online as well as 2 mines. And I'm thinking 5 people in the iron mine, and maybe 2, maybe 3 in the coal mine here. We also will be needing a fuel refinery, because we'll need the furnace fuel in order to create iron here. After which we will also be needing 2 additional shore houses to be active, to make sure that we have enough clay to go into the brickworks. And again, the brickworks also needs furnace fuel. This building right here. So long story short, we'll need a lot of people to be employed right here. And we currently are sitting at 3 laborers. Now our food is doing good. At least it's going up, and that's what we want to see here. We added 2 more hunting blinds here, 1 here and 1 there, so that should aid in our food production here, and of course also the 2 crop fields here. And I think in the combination they will be able to support a lot more people. But I think we should be a little bit careful with the firewood here, because not only are we going to grow our population here, we'll also need firewood in order to produce furnace fuel. So let's start working on the firewood now. We have 1,000 logs here, and that is going very well. Should we need more, we can turn on this Forester's Lodge. But I think I'd like to keep this one at lumber, so we'll have enough of that if we need to produce buildings. And I might want to add this firewood here. Add some more people and turn it to work. Let's see here. 12 children, 12 students. We still have 39 homes and only 23 families. So we are set to grow. We're set to grow. We're moving in the right direction. Let's speed up. 57% full. The food sellers are handy because they can move to it quite quickly, but they also fill up quite quickly, so that's kind of a drawback here. Horses. No, not now. Let's make sure we get at a comfortable level here, because I really want to switch off of the firewood here and start working towards a situation where we only trade clothing. 18 out of 17. One just perished. 17 out of 16. And yes, we are producing beef right now, as well as bone meal. And, funny enough, also leather, which we don't need. Yeah, 130, 140 a season. That's not too bad. Is it still at 500? Yeah. Okay, looking great. Looking great. Once more firewood. Yeah, I'm just... What's the limit set at? 3,000. Let's make that 5,000. We won't be able to get there, but we should. Especially if we turn on this one. So let's wait for a few more laborers. A lot of people are being born. And if we look at it from a top-down situation here, let's remember, we started at 2 people with 1 storage cart, which is no longer there. I think we're getting towards a fairly sized city here. At least it looks nice. A lot of buildings still not up yet. Wooden house, wooden house, wooden house. Yeah, let's remove that. No more wooden house for now. And let's quickly pause them. These are stone, that's good. 65% remaining. Yeah. I think we might run into problems with the small quarry before we can start producing any building supplies here. So why don't we start preparing for that as well? Another trader? Thank you, but no thank you. So, slow down just a bit here. Slate spring. Still have 4 laborers here. Let's get the firewood up. And hopefully no one will die. Max it out immediately so we can see what the log inventory will do. Because this additional firewood production building is really going to put a damper on our logs. So let's hope it's not going to be too bad here. What's the limit set at? Where are you? Right here. 1,000. Let's up you to 5,000 as well. Well, that might be a little bit too ambitious. 3,000. So, let's focus on this quarry here. Stone limit is currently set at 1,000. We have 500. But as you'll see here, this quarry only has 64% of its stone remaining. And eventually it will run out, meaning that all the people that work here will have nothing to do. The small quarry basically becomes inoperational. So we're going to have to upgrade it to a deep small quarry. And by doing so, we can get more resources from it. But it will require some lumber, which we have at the ready, no problem. But it would also need candles. Now, so if we want to produce candles, let's go here, refined resources. And I think it's here, right? Yes, it is. We can buy a chandelier, or build it rather. But it will require some beeswax. So why don't we actually start planning for that as well? I don't think it will much matter where we place this one. I do not want to take up this real estate here, because perhaps we would want to build more shore houses in the future. In fact, I know we are. But this might be a nice location to add a few apiaries, which will produce honey as well as beeswax here. The honey will be useful when we start producing our own medicine, and the beeswax will be required to have this chandlery operational. Ooh, someone was crushed by a rock. It's a terrible way to go. Yeah, let's place it here. So we take the chandlery, and we actually might want to unlock that as well. So let's take this road and extend it. Like so. And see, it cuts off here, and I'm not really looking to use the power tool here to ruin this natural shoreline here. So let's see. Should we extend this? Let's wait on that right now. Go to the food production. And again, the raw food gathering. We've been really relying on it. We have a hunting cabin. We have a fishing dock. We have a gatherer's hut, but no apiaries. So let's select it. It's also a fairly simple building to build. And let's see here. We might actually want to do that in the middle, because there's no way for me. Well, we might want to leave some room open back here. So let's place. Can we fit 3? Yeah, it's going to overlap with the road here, but I don't think it'll much matter. Okay, let's build 3. It's going to be food. In terms of the honey, we will have beeswax, so we can make chandleries, or candles rather. We can use it in the chandlery. And we'll get set up for our medicine as well. So that's going to be very helpful, especially for the future. Let's have another look at the logs here. Still going strong. We're not producing too much here. 180 in total logs. We can have that. That's no problem. Firewood. Yeah, that second building really helped us out here. So that's good. It's very good. Food. Doing also real good. So let's take the chandlery here. We don't need to work right now because we don't have any beeswax. We can also use whale blubber here and tallow. But beeswax is very easy to obtain. So let's go for that. And we only need candles for upgrading deep quarries. And eventually the same will happen to our mines here. And we'll also have we'll need to buy a dark mine here. But for now, nobody has worked here, so we're still at 100% remaining. So again, we're spending our food, we're expanding our firewood, the 2 units that we're going to need plenty of. And we're actually gonna hit our food limit here. It's currently set at, I think, 20,000. Yes, sir, it is. That's nice. Oh, 39.26. Yeah, that's slowly filling up. And that's going to allow us to build some homes on this side as well. Let's draw a road here. Like so. Close that off. Matters while we do that. Some stone right here. So the apiaries can live somewhere. 2 and number 3. Pause them all. And let's see here. Yeah, this storage barn is kind of close by, but not really, and in fact it's filling up quite quickly here. So let's see, pick our central market here. And the key to a central market is to make sure that at least at the edges of its operational window here, that we build some storage barns. So let's actually pick this road here, draw it like so. You might even be able to build 1 storage barn right there as well. Let's see. Hopefully it fits. Just barely. Just the way I like it. Okay, we have an apiary done. No need to work there right now. Although I must admit, I'd like to have some candles at the ready. Because this is going to run out. Yeah, it's already at 60%. So it's going to run out quite quickly here. And I'd like to have the candles at the ready, so we can upgrade it right away. And I think 2 people per apiary is what we should be looking for here. Now that we have 1 storage barn there as well. Eventually, we might want to add 1 here. Or perhaps here, a little bit closer to the Forester's Lodge here. Both of them. And it may somewhere around here, as well as there. Storage barns, yes, they're big, but they're very useful. Pumpkin, squash, again the wheat. I could just purchase it, right? Having it is always going to be good, but I'm not going to be really needing it. No, let's not purchase it. We're not going to be needing it anyway. So, 1 more check here. Yep, that's filling up. Food going real strong. And the apiaries are only going to add to that. So that's good. Firewood going strong, but log. That's really going to be trending down here. Yes, it is. Should we or shouldn't we? That's the question. I think we should. Let's do it like this. Block cabins here. Start building them right away. 1 here. And actually, closer by is better. And build that one as well. So we'll leave these be for now. Pick you up too. Start building them. Because we're on the safe zone in terms of our inventory, so it's only going to be log that's going to be a little bit iffy. But still, if we're in a pinch, we can always go back to where we started and harvest trees manually. No need for you to work in the apiary. Just pick you up, drop you. We're really delaying the building supplies here. That's not doing too good. We're still sitting at 300 clothes here, so I think that's a good chance for us to maybe up this to 400. The more coats we have in our farm supplier, the more we can trade for anyway. And we don't need large stockpiles of clothes. So 30 bone meal a season, roughly. Pretty good. Speed it up. Oh, we have an unassigned laborer here. What is going on with you? You are a beekeeper. Did I misclick somewhere? Yes, I did. There we go. Okay, speed you up. And actually, I think I might want to have a pasture here as well. And here too. So let's pick this road and extend it to here. And remove the road that we've built there. Won't be any need for that. Log cabin. We're finishing up real quickly. That's nice. Well, let's actually, start. We cleared it all out, right? No more debris, no stone, no iron ore. Yeah. We're only sitting at 380 here. That's actually, oh, no. You're gonna be in here. And let's see here, minerals. Yeah, it's slowly trending down. Haven't picked it up in a while. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 fully functioning forest lodges. They all, at least, should have. Wow! Those people live far away. Hopefully they'll clear out very soon. Student, forester. How come you're a forester? Where do you work? Oh, that's clearing up. Okay. 2 more. And that should tide us over for a long time here. Ooh, I lost my town arrival here. There we go. Citizens' health is gradually dropping here. Food going strong. Log should also be working right now. Stone is doing good. Iron is something we're still working at. Firewood's doing great. And the tools. Yeah. The tools are slowly starting to show signs of weakness here. And again, not having tools is going to be terrible. You're set at 200. Let's make you 1,000. You should have enough logs and you should have enough iron ore so you can start producing. But I'd like to have at least some upgraded buildings in the very near future. Tailoring companies, but I also want to be adding some advanced construction as well. So we might want to, actually not sure if we already built them, so let's check that. We can always remove them if need be. Go to the tools and forge here, and instead of the blacksmith we can get a city blacksmith, and they are more advanced building. Functions the same as a large smithy and a country smith, A huge shop with up to 2 blacksmiths, built with the size and stocked with the equipment necessary to make many kinds of tools, and additionally produce muskets for defense for the colony. So yeah, that's going to be helpful. Let's build 2 side by side. Mark them for now, because we don't have the building supplies. We're really starting and stopping with the building supplies. That is not necessarily a good thing. But again, I'm choosing safety over risk here. This one to turn on as well. Yeah, not too far away, not too inefficient here. I'm kind of still living that far away, huh? It's quite stubborn. Hopefully that'll sort itself out in the future. If not, we'll add more housing. 44 under 30. Yeah, okay. So now we're set on firewood as well as food. We're sitting on huge inventories, huge stockpiles. So we can start to expand. Okay, let's see. We have 5 laborers. Where do we want to place them? I'd like to have... I think I'm going to prefer to go the brick route here, right? Because even in a pinch, I won't need the joists, because we have building supplies based on bricks, joists and log. Well, we can always go for 30 bricks and 18 lumber. Because we have lumber, no problem. And bricks are easily produced. So we won't have a direct need to turn on these mines. But we can go a simpler version as well. Now, it will take more bricks. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing here. Because I looked at the tools and it's slightly worrying though. Yeah, it's gonna go up here. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. But I'd like to have these 2 up as soon as possible. Because again, tools, that's gonna be a big nuisance if we don't take care of that immediately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna... Let's turn the fuel refinery on here. So pick that additional firewood that comes from that opening of that second building. And let's turn on bricks as well. 2 people here. And it's immediately at its construction limit. Okay. Great. Let's make it 2,000. Start producing anyway. Storage barn. Located there. That's nice. We should be at roughly 50 now, no? 52, yeah. Which means I'm gonna have to start thinking about turning these buildings on as well. We have some homes there. We might even want to build some homes alongside this road. Why not? I don't think the distance will matter as much, as the other ones are close enough. Let's see, are we still good? Yeah, we should be able to support all that growth, at least for the moment. So let's unlock these as well. And all the additional labors are going to be set at either the apiary and then the cannery, which means that as soon as this runs out, we can upgrade it immediately. So let's speed things up a bit here. Let's check the inventory real quick. We have a lot of cotton, and we still have cloth. It's actually, that's pretty good. Now that we have that road here, might as well start working towards the pastures there. It's never a bad idea to have them at the ready. Let's see here. Yeah, we might even want to extend that too. So let's take that. Like so. And let's move another one right here. 2 pastures. Yeah, 1,000 beef. And I think this is a good example. So if we take the pasture here, it has 1 person working there, but it's a big plot of land that we just used up. And we're working on a very large map here, but again, real estate is not infinite. And if we take this hunting blind, or any hunting blind rather, it also produces 1,000 duck meat. That's why I love these hunting blinds so much. It takes up a way smaller footprint. Yes, it has to be near water, and that's also not the case everywhere. You don't have water everywhere. But such a small building, so cheap. The only special thing you'll need is reeds, but that's easily producible via the shore house. And once you have that built, 1 person would make 1,000 duck meat. So hunting blinds, great for food. Pastures, also great for food, and it'll also produce bone meal. So only 3 laborers right now. Let's wait for the others to come in. 11 students, so that should be good as well. Let's do a roll call here. Yeah, the tools. Now that we upped it to 1,000. And it's not really going up there. At least, let's give it a little while. Maybe it will, but I think we're at the production capacity here. It's not going to be able to produce much more. Now, I could always opt to go for a second blacksmith. That's going to help us too. But that's not necessarily what I want to be doing here. I'd rather move to the upgraded version. Go for the city blacksmith here. Another trader. What do you have for us? Bunch of seeds. I'm doing good on food right now. I'd rather have the laborers work somewhere else. Okay. How many bricks did you produce? 45. I'm thinking I want to be a little bit safer here. Let's forgo on the joists right now. Yeah, it's going to be better in the long run. It will use up less bricks. But again, it's not going to be helpful, at least up for now. So let's go the brick and the lumber route. Yes, it will be expensive on the bricks, but I'd rather have a city blacksmith up as soon as we can to not run out of tools. So here we go. The first advanced building, and advanced being, you know, just a word here, but we'll need some building supplies. That's going to be the first building that actually uses building supplies. Still running at 10x here. And then we can slowly start unlocking these buildings. And the apothecary as well. But again, tools is not something that we want to be running out of. Yeah. 100 marines fuel already. That's gonna be plenty. At least to support 1 brickworks. Maybe even 3. Actually, not sure. Still waiting on the bricks here. It's actually not ideal that we make the bricks here. And the tools here. Or the building supplies here, rather. Pasture's done. That's great. Actually might want to buy some sheep or another livestock here. Also a big influx of logs here. How are the logs doing? Now that we mentioned it. Oh, they're doing great. They're doing real good. Food is still increasing. Logs is doing good. Firewood good. Yeah. And that's really an advantage of playing the game very slowly. There's no need to rush things here. At least not in my opinion. You can always speedrun the game, of course, but that's not something I'm looking for. It's just a relaxing game, but challenging at the same time. Still paused, right? Yeah. 44%. We want to have those apiaries up as soon as possible, but I'd rather close down this blacksmith first and start producing bigger and better. It's actually going to loop nicely. Still sitting at roughly 300 ores. That's going to be enough. And we'll have to do the apiaries as well as the candles, perhaps together with the tools here. Because I think we might want to start changing things up here. And do not produce rough tools, but rather go with the upgraded tools. And that's going to require iron. And we have it close by. And we hit our food limit. Awesome. Yeah, they're getting pretty full here. But again, upgrading them, although very useful, requires building supplies. And it's really a big hump that we need to get over here. Building supplies require a lot of things to be built. Because bricks are not easy, you need clay, you need furnace fuel. It takes up a lot of laborers here. Currently sitting at 1 laborer again. But yeah, 48 to 28. That's gonna be a lot of growth in the future. But we managed our food as well as our firewood to be able to cope with that. So that's good. Now it's just waiting for the laborers to arrive here. City blacksmith. It's nice. So let's slow you down. And let's have you stop working here. Move you out of there. And have you working there. But still produce iron or rough tools because we do not have the iron yet. And now we can just add 1 more laborer if we need to. And that's gonna solve our tools problem. Not that we have a problem right now, but there might develop one in the future. So we're set up to deal with that as well. And I think that's about it for this episode. So thank you for watching. Again, we're upgrading. Things are looking real good here, at least in my opinion. We're set up for growth, and growth is coming. We have plenty of homes to be able to support that, as well as enough food and enough firewood. So, hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode. Thank you.